Today we'll go ahead with important chapter, that is heights and distances. We'll continue some more problems. Base is there, hypotenuse you want. Base by hypotenuse or adjacent by hypotenuse means take cos theta. So they're telling there is a tower. The height of the tower is just 3 meters. So let opposite and base are associated with which trigonometric function? Tan theta. That's why first learn sine, cos, tan. Welcome to the session, dear students. Today we'll go ahead with important chapter, that is heights and distances. We'll continue some more problems, 5 markers, 2 markers and 2 or 3 markers, then we'll go to the 5 markers. So now a ladder leaning against a wall makes an angle 60 degrees with the ground. The foot of the ladder is 6 meters away from the wall. Find the length. So first, reading the given statement, draw the diagram. The told ladder is leaning against a wall. So let me draw a wall. Say this is the wall and leaning against a wall. So say ladder, this is the ladder, this is leaning against a wall. So in the diagram, AB is ladder, BC is wall, and you know this is always perpendicular, wall and ground. So AB is the ladder, it is leaning against a wall and it makes 60 degrees, that is what is given. And they told from where? From when the foot of the ladder is 6 meter away. The foot of the ladder is 6 meter away from the wall. So this is the wall, from here to here it is 6 meters. So first we should assume, so let AB be the ladder and AC is equal to 6 meters is the distance of the ladder from the foot. Distance of the ladder from the foot. So first, this is the assumption. So now you can see a right angle triangle. From this right angle triangle, you need to apply what? So we know base. This is what? Base, or we can also say adjacent. And they want you to calculate what? They want you to find what? So they're asking you find the length of the ladder. So length of the ladder means AB they want. So I'll assume AB is equal to L be the length of the ladder. So I need to find L. See, base is there, hypotenuse you want. Base is there, hypotenuse you want. Base by hypotenuse or adjacent by hypotenuse means take cos theta. So let me take the triangle. This is the ladder, A, B is the ladder, and this is the wall. This is 6 meters they told. Angle they told theta is 60 degrees, that is given in the problem if you read. And further, they want you to calculate the length of the ladder L. So now from triangle ABC, apply cos theta. Take cos theta. What is cos theta? All of you know, base by hypotenuse, or we can also call it as adjacent by hypotenuse. Here what is the base? AC. What is the hypotenuse? AB. So with cos theta, theta is what? 60 degrees. You know cos 60 is 1 by 2. A to C is 6 meters. A to B we assumed L be AB. So cross multiply. L into 1 is equal to 6 into 2. So L is equal to 6 to the 12. So this is in meters, so this is also in meters. Therefore, length of ladder they want, we got it. Length of ladder is L is equal to 12 meters. See here, deciding which trigonometric function depends on the diagram and what is required, what is known. See here we know this. What is this? This side is called as what? Adjacent side, or we can also call it as base. And we want this, we want hypotenuse. So that's why adjacent and hypotenuse, or base and hypotenuse, if you want, we have to define what? Cos theta. So I'll take cos theta depending on what is given and what is required. That's it. From that we conclude. Next, now we'll go to the problem number 8. Find the angle of elevation of sun's ray from a point on the ground at a distance of 3 root 3 meters from the foot of the tower, which is 3 meter high. Foot of the tower 3 meter high. So they are telling there is a tower. The height of the tower is just 3 meters. So let AB be the tower. So from the foot at a point on the ground, 3 meter at a distance of 3 meter, 3 root 3 meter. So this is point P. This is at a distance of 3 root 3 meter. From here, the angle of elevation is given. What are they asking you to find? Find the angle of elevation. Means they want you to find angle of elevation. Let me assume theta be the angle of elevation. Sun's ray produces the angle of elevation theta is our assumption. So now theta be the angle of elevation 3 root from a height. See now they want theta, and what side is given? Opposite to angle is what side? Opposite side. And this is what? Base. Opposite and base are associated with which trigonometric function? Tan theta. That's why first learn sine, cos, tan. So from this diagram we are very clear what we want. So they told there is a 3 meter tower. In the diagram AB is the tower, and they want you to find angle of elevation from a point. That point is at a distance of 3 root 3 meter. So now very clear. So here whatever we assumed we should mention. AB is equal to 3 meter is the tower. P is a point on the ground at a distance of 3 root 3 meter from ground. Now coming to this. So now this is the diagram, and we know this side. What is this side, dear students? This is base. And we know this side. What is this side, dear students? This is opposite. So if you know opposite and base, we use which trigonometric function? And you need theta. So take tan theta from triangle ABP. So I'll apply tan theta. What is tan theta means? Opposite side divided by base, or we can also say adjacent. So here opposite to angle is AB, adjacent is what? PB, and AB value is 3 and PB value is 3 root 3. So this is tan theta. So now further 3 cancels, you'll get tan theta. What is tan theta? Tan theta is 1 by root 3. In tan table where you will get 1 by root 3, that implies theta has to be what? 30 degrees. 30 degrees means what? Pi by 6. Theta is equal to what? Pi by 6. So angle of elevation they want, therefore angle of elevation you got, angle of elevation is equal to what? 30 degrees, or we can also say pi by 6. That's it. I hope all of you understood this. Next, the angle of elevation of top of a tower from the base and top of building. So from the base and top of the building, 60 degrees and 45 degrees. There is a tower. We are seeing the tower from the base of the building and top of the building. It makes two different angles, elevation 60 and 45 degrees. The building is 20 meter high. The height of the building also they give. Find the height of the tower. So now little developed diagram. So there is a building. I call this building as what? BL. So there is a tower. Both will have same ground level, right? So this is a tower. Now if I draw this perpendicular, so this is the foot of the tower, and they told building. Say in the diagram I am drawing BL. BL is what? Building, and building height that you have 20 meters is the building height of the building. Now this is 20 meters, and we say okay, some point P. This is also 20 because these two are equal. Then angle of elevation from two different points they give. So first point from the, see they told angle of elevation. So the elevation of the top of the tower from the base 60 degrees, from the top 45 degrees. From the base means this is the base of the building. From base, if you see the top, it is how much they give? From the base it is 60 degrees, little more. From the top, if you see, from the top of the building, if you see, suppose if you see it in the from the top of the building, so from the top of the building, if you see, the angle of elevation is different, that is 45 degrees. Now they want you to find the height of the tower. Height of the tower. See, now this is x. Let me assume this is x. So dear students, here we need total height. Height is what? H. H is, or we can say, let h be the height of the tower. So h be the height of the tower. So this from here to here, total height of the tower is from here to here h, but this will be what? H minus 20 because already we counted. So from here to here. So now we can see two different triangles and they are interested in what? H. So to calculate h, we'll continue with the triangle. So when we have drawn, we got a triangle like this. Now see here, when you observe, there are two elevations they give. One makes 60 degrees, the other one is what? 45 degrees. This length they give 20, so this is also 20. This is height of the tower minus 20, and we named them as what? BL is the building and TF is the tower, and we need between T and F the height we took H, and this is the point we say T. Now you can see triangles, and first I'll use the first equation, and we don't know this length, let it be x. If this is x, this is also x. So in the diagram, B to P is same as L to F, both are x. Now you take two triangles. From triangle, the big triangle I'll take, that is TLF. From TLF, apply tan 60. What is tan theta? Opposite side. Opposite is what? TF divided by base. What is the base? LF. So all of you know tan 60 is root 3 and TF is what? Height of the tower. LF. L to F is what? X. So H we got, H is X root 3. Call it as 1. Then you take other triangle BLT. From triangle BPT. So apply tan 45. Again tan 45 degrees is what? Opposite. That is TP divided by adjacent BP. You know tan 45 is what? 1. T to P is what? H minus 20. And B to P is what? X. From this you can get X value. What is X? Rearrange. X is equal to H minus 20. Call it as equation 2. Now substitute 2 in 1. You will get the height. So substitute equation 2 in 1. So what is 1? H is equal to X root 3. That is H is equal to H minus 20 into root 3. In the place of X I am putting X. Now simplify. H is equal to root 3H minus 20. Rearrange. So minus 20 bring to LHS and transfer H to RHS. So root 3H minus H. So further I'll do it here. That is root 3H minus H is 20, or if you take H common, H into root 3 minus 1 is 20. So H is equal to what? 20 divided by root 3 minus 1. Always answer should be in rationalized form. So H is equal to 20 divided by root 3 minus 1 divided and multiply by what? Root 3 plus 1. So numerator becomes 20 times root 3 plus 1. Denominator a plus b into a minus b becomes a square minus b square. So 20 times root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 it will be. So 2 ones are 2 tens are, that is 10 into root 3 plus 1 is the height of the tower. What is the height of the tower? 10 into root 3 plus 1 meter. Hope all of you got this. Here two different triangles are there. From two triangles you create two equations and solve the equations. Here h is x root 3. Here we got x. So that x you substitute in this, you will get the answer. One of the good questions and important questions. And the shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be 50 meters longer when sun's altitude is 30 degrees. And when it is at 60 degrees. Find the length of the height of the tower. So let us take a tower. So T to F is the tower, and the length of the shadow. So first the length of the shadow, I will take S1 initially. It will be 50 meters longer when sun's altitude is 30 than when it is 60. At 60, see when it is at 60 degrees, so I will assume length is L. Then when it is 30 degrees, 30 means you will go away, it will be more longer. The length of the shadow is how much more? It will go to S2. The length of the shadow will be 50 meters longer. Means what? S1 to S2 it will be 50. So now we will say let Fs is equal to L be the length of shadow. Initially. Now Fs1 will say. So at theta is equal to how much? 60 degrees. When theta is 30 degrees, length of shadow is more. So that will go to what? Fs2. Fs2 is what? L plus 50. That's it. So now you can see two triangles. This is at 30 degrees. So now for from these two triangles, they want h, height of the tower. Two equations you create. So now we got a triangle like this and one more like this. And we took this point as TF is the tower. Height of the tower we assume h. And this is 30 degrees. And this is point S1, initial shadow. This is point S2. Initially it is L, and here to here it is 50. So total here to here is what? L plus 50. L plus 50 when it is 30, and before it is 60. So you can see two triangles. See, dear students, reading the question and converting it into diagram is important. So when it is 30 degrees, the length increases by 50 meters. So L plus 50. Now from triangle, I'll take first triangle. From triangle, say TFS1, tan theta is equal to what? TF divided by FS1. Tan theta means what? Tan 60. TF is h divided by FS1 is L. Tan 60 is root 3. H divided by L. And from this you can get h. H is what? L root 3. So now our task is to get L. So h. So find L from the other triangle. From triangle, the other triangle is what? TFS2. So again apply tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite. Opposite is again TF divided by what? We have total 50 plus L. You know TF is what? TF divided by FS2. So TF divided by FS2. Then you substitute F to S2. So this length is what? So the tan 30 is, all of you know, 1 by root 3. And TF is H. And FS2 is what? L plus 50. Cross multiply. L plus 50 becomes H root 3. So now L is what? H root 3 minus 50. So now you got L value. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1. Substitute 2 in 1. If you do that, equation 1 becomes H is equal to, in spite of L, write what? H root 3 minus 50. So rearrange, 50 comes to LHS and become H root 3 minus H. Again 50 is equal to what? Take H common, so it will become root 3 minus 1. Rearrange, H is equal to what? 50 by root 3 minus 1. or h is equal to what? 50 divided by root 3 minus 1. Rationalize. So how to rationalize? Divide and multiply by root 3 plus 1. So numerator 50 times root 3 plus 1. Denominator a plus b into a minus b becomes a square minus b square. So that is, we get h. What is the h? H is what? 50 times root 3 plus 1 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 25. So height of the tower is 25 times root 3 plus 1 meters is the height of the tower. I hope all of you got it. From two different triangles, create two equations and solve the simultaneous equations, you will get the height. So by this, I am concluding this session. Please sit and revise this. Diagrams are important. Read it, convert it into diagram and solve it. Thanks for reading. Thank you.